Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another match reaction. Let's just finish Luton 2, Chelsea 3 at Kenilworth Road. But first things first, guys, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And Jesus Christ, I tell you what, we do not like to do things the easy way. 3-0 up and cruising with 10 minutes remaining. 2 goals from that man, Cole Palmer, ice cold. And Noni Madueke with his second goal in 2 games, putting us 3-0 up. And we were kind of cruising a good first 75 minutes. But as always with this Chelsea side, you can never do things the easy way. We can never feel that, the game's done, we can put our feet up, we can relax a little bit. And that last 15 minutes was absolutely ridiculous. The first 75 was good. But that last 15 minutes was another prime example of where you could see where we exactly miss experience off the bench. But I've got to be honest, Jackson, Palmer, Gusto and Silva were all brilliant today. Gilchrist was good coming off the bench for his last in injury time. He made a really good, brilliant late challenge and has to start against Preston in the Cup. But, this result for me, it makes the Wolves one extremely annoying now, because if certain better decisions have been made, Raheem Sterling, we could have had 5 wins in a row and we'd be in 7th place, just 6 points off of 4th. So, and also I think, guys, that people also conveniently ignoring how strong Luton are at home as well, how physically dominant they are as a team. And for us as a young side, yes, we made hard work of it at the end, but this was a massive hurdle for us to overcome. Petrovic was also excellent, commanding in-swinging corners and made several really good reaction saves. But look, I hear it. A lot of the good stuff we did in that first 75 minutes is kind of going to be ignored, and the focus is going to be on that last 15 minutes where we made really hard work of it. The game management was poor. I absolutely get it. I hear it. I get people are going to be annoyed about that, but ultimately, it's not. I don't think today was a bad performance. We scored 3 goals. We won away from home for the first time in a while. We beat a Luton side who are good at home. We've given Man City a close game. We've given Liverpool, taken a point off Liverpool, ran Arsenal very close, beaten Newcastle there. This is a hard place to go. Whether people want to accept that or not, it's a tricky place to go. But we made hard work of it. In terms of the game itself, look, I think we started the game well. The lineup itself, we saw Amanda Broya getting another opportunity. Basically lined up as a 4-2-2. Badiashile missing out for a slight injury precaution. Colwell left back as expected. Gusto right back. Caicedo and Gallagher in the pivot as usual. And then we had obviously Madueke and Cole Palmer on either flank, with Jackson and Broya playing as a front 2. And look, I thought we started the game well. We were moving the ball a lot quicker than we normally do. Pochettino saying after the Crystal Palace game that, we need to be moving the ball much quicker. And I thought in that first 20-25 minutes, we moved it a lot faster. And you know what? We get the goal, and it's a little bit fortuitous. Colwell sends Jackson over the top. Jackson coming into the box. He should really cut it back, but he plays it straight, hits it straight at the goalkeeper, and it comes out to I forget his name now, Kabore. And I don't know what he's thinking. There's a complete lapse, and he plays it straight out to. He passes it straight to Cole Palmer at the edge of the box. He takes one touch into the box and sends an arrow into the far corner past the keeper for his 7th Premier League goal of the season. So, yeah, it's that was a good start. But then, as between our first and second goal, again, it felt like that period in the game where we were allowing Luton to come back into it, where, we felt like we weren't able to get a second goal, and then we were going to give up a stupid goal at the other end. I didn't like the fact about how many fouls we keep giving away in dangerous positions, silly fouls giving away in dangerous areas. Luckily, we weren't punished for that in the first half. And then we get that all-important second goal before the break. And it's a great goal from Noni Madueke. Cole Palmer passes it to him. Madueke, edge of the box, shifts it onto that right foot and rifles a shot past the keeper at the near post for his 2nd in 2 games. And you're thinking, right, you get into half-time 2-0 up. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline because you don't know whether you should go for it or you should sit back in the second half. I felt Second half, Luton come out and they were much better than us. And, you know, the goals had been coming for quite a long time. The goals have been coming for quite a long time. And, you know, we got away with one. We absolutely, at the end of the day, we did slightly get away with it. There's no denying it. But that second half, you know, Luton were up for it. It was coming, you know, set pieces. You know, we were giving away 3 headers in the box. There was a goal ruled out for offside. And there was then the header from inside the 6-yard box that the geezer somehow headed against the crossbar. We were hanging on for dear life. And do you know what a big problem is our defending from aerial situations. It is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. We have got to do something about how we defend set pieces and how we defend balls into the box, because we look like we're a bottom of the league side at defending aerially from crosses and things like that. Because every time there seems to be panic in the box, no one seems to know who they should be picking up. Constantly, there are 3 headers in the box. We're shipping goals left, right, and centre from balls into the box. So this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous on that front. It really is. You know, we've got to be doing better than that. We must do more and get better from defending set pieces and balls into the box. Because if we keep going how we're doing, a better side than Luton, and we draw that game, or even worse, we lose from a position that we should constantly be winning from. It really is a massive worry. It's a massive worry. Look, I'm delighted with the 3 points. Of course I am. I'm delighted to round out the calendar year with back-to-back wins. Of course I am. And I think we played well for 75 minutes today. But that last 15 minutes cannot be ignored. It doesn't undo the 75 minutes of good work we did. It doesn't undo the fact that Cole Palmer was absolutely brilliant. Again, that second goal, by the way, Ozil-esque against Ludogorets in the Champions League all those years ago. The composure on the ball. And the kid is special. The kid is special. You talk about £42.5 million. What a signing he has been. Signing of the summer, in my opinion. This is a guy that, you know, was on the fringes at Man City, coached by Pep Guardiola. And after the game, you know, he was talking about the need to adapt as well. You know, it's different for him. It's different to what he's used to. But, you know, we can absolutely take positives from this game. But we also, at the same time, have got to be clear that that last 15 minutes was a concern. The game management was really poor. And this is where experience comes into it. I mean, it is tough to properly enjoy a win these days. But, you know, Jackson at the end of the game, fair play, because that defending and Gilchrist's last kick of the last tackle as well, those were really important situations. And do you know what? On Gilchrist, by the way, it's kind of mad that we seem to be relying on our under-21 captain to bring leadership to the side. We are so inexperienced. It hurts. It really does. And, you know, look, Silva was pissed off at the end. He's really the only real leader we have in this squad. And that comes down to poor squad planning. But as always, people, a win is a win and we take it. As lucky as we were today at the end, a win's a win and you absolutely take it. And there were some positives. You know, Enzo Fernandez, I say positive, Enzo Fernandez getting 10 minutes at the end. I guess that's a positive in terms of injuries. I thought Caicedo was good again today, despite what people thought. You know, he was winning duels, he was breaking play up, he was important. Nicholas Jackson, another good performance. I know people get frustrated by Jackson, but you know, his movement in goals is so important. If you can't see that, then that's on you. If you can't see that, that's on you. But look at Jackson through the sequence, particularly with the second goal. The way that he holds the ball up, turns to the defender, and then plays a really good pass into Cole Palmer. Please look at his involvement. Please look at him in goal, in his movement for goals. You know, it's so important. It's so important, and yet people still don't really see it. You know, Jackson gets so much hate, but you know what? Losing him to AFCON is going to be tough because his link-up play in the first half of the season, in his first season in the Prem, has been really impressive. I'll tell you one thing: Broja absolutely does not make that assist. He does not make that assist. And on Broja, by the way, people, he was shocking. An opportunity again today after the disaster against Wolves to try and stake his claim for a starting place while Jackson's gone off to AFCON. 60 minutes, he did nothing. For a big guy, he gets shrugged off the ball so easily. Doesn't hold the ball up well. He was poor. He was awful today, Broja. And it's another missed opportunity. And I am disappointed in him. And for me personally, he's not good enough. He's not good enough to play for Chelsea. And he should be one that should be being sold and being moved on. Again, not taking his opportunities. Talk about players taking opportunities. Cole Palmer. Talk about Noni Madueke taking opportunities. Broja's been given opportunities. And what has he been doing with those opportunities? Absolutely nothing. He's not good enough. He's not good enough, guys. That is the simple reality of the situation. But look, this game in itself, I want to say I enjoyed it, but it's hard. It's hard to be positive, completely positive, because there were worries in that last 15. As I said, the defending and the game management was absolutely shocking. And that was a clear evidence that we lack experience and we must go and address that ASAP. But look, nonetheless, a win's a win. We round it out the year with a win, and let's hope for a better 2024. And it also showed that, you know what, this team is so much better without Raheem Sterling. It really is. The attack's much more fluid. And you know what, fair play to Poch for not putting him straight back in the starting 11, because that could have been really easy to do, but he didn't. Sterling was an unused sub, and Madueke was good. Palmer was good. All these guys were better. So, yeah, fair play. But look, I don't want to be too critical, but the defending, the game management and defending from balls into the box and set pieces massively has to improve. But overall, you know, I think we can be satisfied that we won. But Jesus Christ, we are something else, aren't we? We never make things easy. But yeah, superb, absolutely superb from Cole Palmer today. Good from Noni Madueke. Jackson, good. Broja, shite. Caicedo, good. Thiago Silva, absolutely immense at the back today. I don't know what would have happened if we didn't have him today. That could have been a lot worse. And fair play to Petrovic as well. But God, we don't like to do things the easy way. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the game. You know, I liked what we did. Didn't like the last 15 minutes, but a win's a win. And we move on to 2024. FA Cup campaign begins on the 5th of January against Preston North End. Guys, I hope you all have a great new year. Here's to a better 24 for everyone and for Chelsea as well. Smash a like, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Up the Chelsea. Love for the support. Peace out, people.